Aloha, everybody. It's Jimmy, and we are in Honolulu today. Uh, it's my day off, but look, I'm working, and I'd only do it for this guy over here. This is Mishka Frith, or Mishka as he is known to his many, many fans, and I happen to be over here just working a little bit, and Mishka's here because he's getting ready to go out and tour. He, this week, has the #1 reggae album in America, an EP, and I went up online and I saw who was in the very select few people up there leading the pack, and how does it feel to be ahead of Bob Marley? Huh?
I don't know. I mean, he's supposed to be.
I
the
never
top,
did that. But it's pretty amazing. So this is Mishka, and a lot of you people who are his fans know him. And we're proud to be the distributor of Mishka's EP that's out, and #1 on iTunes. And we're here together, and because there's a little more of a story behind how Mishka got here. First of all, we're Caribbean boys to begin with, and we met. Once upon a time, Mishka was 4 years old, and I was a lot younger than I was, and he was living on a boat with his parents. Now, my version of this probably I can embellish a little bit, so correct me
Go for it.
if I make any mistakes
Okay,
here,
okay.
if I'm wrong. So I think it was 1978,
I think so. Yeah.
and you were on your boat with your parents and your sisters.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and we were in St. Bart's Harbor, and the way I remember it, we had sailed in after, I think we came from Bermuda, me and my crew, and we got there. We'd been out a long time, and so we went in, and our first time in St. Bart's, and we went ashore, and we discovered the Select.
Good thing to discover.
Which means the next morning we were not in very good shape. And the way I remember it, you and your sisters rode over and brought us coffee and croissants. Is that the way it happened?
That sounds spot on to me.
That was
But
spot on.
I was 4 years old, so
So you were 4, and your sisters were,
10 and 12 or something.
and we got to tell everybody because I kind of corrupted the whole Frith family, didn't I? Because everybody kind of got into show business, didn't y'all?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. We should tell everybody your sister is Heather Nova, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Great singer. She's still living in London, right?
No, she's back in Bermuda.
In Bermuda.
Yeah.
And then your other sister was the news lady in Bermuda for a while, right?
Yeah, for a while, not anymore, but was for a little
Was
while.
for a
yeah.
while.
So yeah.
And
So it's your fault.
yeah. But we met there, and they were living on the boats on let's see, Venus was your boat.
No, we were on Moon.
You're on Moon. Venus was
It was Magnus and Paul.
Magnus and Paul's boat, and Pluto
Was Lulu.
was Lulu's boat. Okay, so there were 3 boats down there. So we met there when Mishka was 4 years old, and here we are today. He's living in Hawaii. I'm over here. Who would have thought that we would be together in our bar, sitting in Waikiki doing this? But strange things happen, and so I am glad that it worked out, and you're on our label. So
Yeah,
who would
me
have
too,
ever
man.
thought?
Well, it's great, man.
So we were talking about funny stories about when you were that young and being there, because what happened out of that was a song that I wrote that's absolutely one of my favorites, and a lot of other people like it, called Chanson pour les petits enfants, which is a song for the children, song for the world, was inspired by Mishka and his sisters. When they brought me those croissants and that coffee when I desperately needed them. It still is one of the fun songs to play. So we're going to play you a little bit of that for those of you who may not be familiar with it. We're going to play a little bit of the song that, this is Young Mr. Moon, and
My best friend at the time was Magnus.
And Magnus kind of inspired this song, so we're going to play a little bit of it for you right now. Well, young Mr. Moon flew away in the night. His best friend Magnus right by his side. They soared through the Milky Way, counting the stars. Once around Venus, twice around Mars. And then they spied an island rise out of the sea. Fell back to earth just as free as you please. Children all gathered, the church bells did ring. Suddenly everyone started to sing. Chanson pour les petits enfants, chanson pour tout le monde. Chanson pour les petits enfants, chanson pour tout le monde. And it goes on and on. There's a lot more story, but that's the verse that inspired it all right there. And it's still, I hope your song lasts as long as that one did. So tell me about Ocean Is My Potion, because when you sent that to me, it's a great title. It just is. When you look at something as a writer that you can get into to get people to sing and catch on to immediately, I just love that rhyme idea. And then when I heard the song matched the excitement and the real familiarity and the fun that the title had. So how'd that come about?
Well, it was, first of all, it was like the simple rhyme, just ocean is my potion.
Yeah.
And the reality of what that is to me, because anytime I go surfing or windsurfing or swimming, it's rejuvenating, you know? So, and then it's just the play on words, it's vitamin C, so I need the C. So ocean is my potion, I need vitamin C. And I just had that hook. And then we met up, like, what was it, a year or two ago up in Montauk?
Yeah, we met up in Montauk because you were coming through touring.
Yeah, and you're like, you should do something on Mailboat Records. And I was like, okay. And I had that hook in my head. I was like, that'd be a good one for the Mailboat sound, you know?
Yeah.
You know, the whole ocean-related thing. And then at that point, I was like, well, let me finish the song. So I actually wrote the verses with you in mind. I kind of wrote it with a Buffett-esque kind of vibe. So I don't know if I pulled that off, but
I think you did it a lot better than some other people are doing it these days.
So it's a kind of mix of it's got a little reggae flavor, but it's got a little Island Buffett flavor too. So
I just loved it, and then when I got to sing on it, it was quite an honor. But it's a great fun song, and then playing it for people that hear it for the first time, it's immediately it's such a great catchy tune, and it's obviously had the success it had. So, I can't wait to sometime this summer. Maybe we'll get out there and play it for everybody on our tour.
Yeah, man, that would be nice.
Well, the other thing, vitamin C would be spelled S-E-A, right? I got right. That.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was quite clever, Misha. I really did. So, play us. Why don't you play some of it? And
all right.
I must confess, I'd have to transpose it for the ukulele, and we don't have enough film in the camera to do that. So I'm just going to sing along.
Ocean is my potion, I need vitamin C. So if you're trying to find me, I'm down by the beach. Ocean is my potion, I need vitamin C. So if you're trying to find me, look out there by the reef. Cause I love a red high on the blue skies on a sweet ride. Now I got you by my side, yeah. I got open horizons all around me, 360 degrees. I feel at home like I know where I'm going, free as a breeze. 1,000 shades of blue, and I'm on a broad beach. Everything that I got to learn, I know she will teach. She will teach. She will teach. Yeah. Ocean is my potion, I need vitamin C. So if you're trying to find me, look out there by the beach, yeah. side on 25. Got you by my side, and I love her head high under blue skies. Sweet ride, now I got you by my side, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Ocean is my potion. Mishka.
Jump in.
And I love the fact that it worked out again, as crazy things are working out like this, that you got to go down to Key West to Shrimp Boat Studios and do that.
Yeah, good people down
It's
there.
an interesting town.
It is. Beautiful place, man.
It can be inspiring.
Yeah.
I've figured that out, you know. And the little studio, we've just got another thing. We lucked out, and it's been a great little spot to get away to. And there's a little magic in that place. I'm glad you got
it was
to.
an old ice house. Or
It was an
something?
old ice house for a shrimp
Shrimps.
thing.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you got to do that, and probably plans to go out. Yes, he will be on tour this summer because that's the way we do it here at Mailboat. And
You know
as
that.
crazy as all of these things have come together, it wouldn't be far-fetched to say that you might see Mishka and I doing that song somewhere together out on the road, on his tour or mine. And thanks again, Mish. A pleasure and always an honor to have you come full circle, and here we still are together doing this stuff.
Yeah, man. Likewise.
All
man.
right.
Thank you. Jim.
And Frith family, I'm sorry they didn't turn out to be nuclear scientists or lawyers or doctors, but look at him, he's happy.